Hi everyone and welcome to Sports Watch. If you like the content, please press the bell icon for further notifications and like, share and subscribe to the channel. UFC 300 is slowly building up to be a great card. The fight that has caught the eye of most of the people is the BMF title fight between Justin Gaethje and Max Holloway. It's the first time that the BMF title is being defended, and that too between two absolute studs. And the fight came about out of nowhere. Gaethje looked to have another crack at the lightweight gold, while Max was out of options once Volkanovski was booked to fight Topuria. So the inability to find fights in their respective divisions led to this super fight. Once again, Max Holloway ventures into the lightweight division to face one of its most violent fighters. His previous encounter in lightweight was against Dustin Poirier, and it was not a pretty one. Max got beat up and suffered a huge cut, which ultimately led to him being defeated. The main difference in that fight was power. Dustin Poirier rocked Max Holloway multiple times in that fight. It was Max's iron chin that prevented him from getting knocked out. It forced Max to move down to featherweight. Now Justin Gaethje just knocked out Dustin Poirier in a rematch and won the BMF title. Gaethje is known to be a notorious puncher. His leg kicks and punches leave an indelible mark on the opponent he fights. He is the most violent fighter in the UFC. He single-handedly destroyed Tony Ferguson, and Tony hasn't been the same since. Once again, Max Holloway's iron chin would get tested against Justin Gaethje. For his sake, one hopes he doesn't get the Tony Ferguson treatment. Justin Gaethje comes to bang, and Max Holloway does get hit. It's not a wise proposition to get hit by Gaethje. Max's greatest weapon is his cardio, which only gets better as the fight progresses. However, that movement can get negated by leg kicks, and Gaethje is a notorious leg kicker. Max is not known for checking kicks, and if he doesn't work on checking kicks, he would be in a world of trouble against Justin Gaethje. Another fight that Dana White announced is Holly Holms versus Kayla Harrison at bantamweight. After years of speculation, Kayla Harrison is all set to debut in the UFC. But one can't help but wonder what's the point of her joining now that neither Amanda Nunes nor Chris Cyborg are there to challenge her. It's basically an empty playing field. When PFL and Bellator were bought, Kayla Harrison called out Chris Cyborg. Cyborg responded, but due to some unknown reasons, that fight never got made, and now Kayla is in the UFC. Kayla Harrison is the most dominant fighter in the featherweight apart from Nunes and Cyborg. But those dream matchups would never get made since Nunes has retired and Cyborg is no longer with the UFC. Another question that comes to mind is Kayla Harrison mostly fights at 145 pounds. So can she come down to 135 pounds to challenge Holly Holmes? These are questions that require answer. So Kayla Harrison would probably go unchallenged in the UFC in a division which has hardly any credible challenges left. With all respect to Holly Holms, she is no match for Harrison and is past her prime. She is the gatekeeper, someone to welcome Harrison into the UFC. But the end result might not be good for her. Can Kayla Harrison be successful in the UFC like she was in the PFL? Let me know in the comment section what you feel. And if you like the content, please like, share and subscribe to the channel.